Oh, I love you.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's Intravenous back with another episode from POL Game Review, and I'm also from POL Music. Today we're going to be talking about the Nixie Gaming Joypad. And you may have heard about these online and seen them in some ads or whatnot, and really been curious if they were worth the purchase. Well, I can tell you today that they are, so let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, what up, y'all? Let me turn this down. I've been playing the game Deadly Premonition Origins on the Nintendo Switch. It's really awesome. These are really comfortable Joy-Con alternatives. If you're looking for something that really feels nice in the hand, feels like a Pro controller when you're in portable mode, and as well as when you're on the TV, then this might be the option for you. At a really affordable price for everything it offers, the Nixie Gaming Joypad is very nice. Now, it does have something pretty cool, which is built-in LEDs that you can set to a pulsate, or you can set them to a solid color all the time. You can change them to a rainbow, all kinds of cool stuff. It does have programmable switches on the back, which I like to use to replace my L3 and R3 buttons. But the question is now, are the buttons good? Does it play well? How's the battery? Well, the battery's great. I've had them for a little over 2 weeks now, and I've only charged them probably twice. Now, you might have seen in a previous episode where I covered the Alien GT 8 Power Joy-Con alternatives, and you might see them in my hands right now. And when I first felt these, I thought this is what I was looking for, and it is what I was using up until I got my Nixie Gaming Pad. These now are very small. They're very small to me, and it just doesn't quite do it for me. The D-pad isn't as good as the Nixie Gaming D-pad. I would say the Nixie Gaming D-pad is probably a 6 or 7 out of 10, maybe a 6.5 out of 10 or a 7. Anyone who plays fighting games or knows from back in the day when you only had a D-pad, there's a variety of styles and qualities in the directional pads. Sometimes you can press the whole thing down with just by pressing in the center. Sometimes you got no roll. Sometimes it's just like clicky buttons. Well, I'll tell you, this one is pretty nice. I tested it on Street Fighter, and I'm able to roll every move that I needed to. It is a little shallow feeling, but once you start using it, if you sink your thumb right into the middle of the D-pad, it really creates a nice spot for you to rotate and do all those up, down, left, right type moves. So the next question might be, does this wake up your console? Well, I'll tell you, it does, and it works great. You know, I was having to use these, for example, by keeping them near my bed. Say if I'm going to play my console at night on my TV by my bed, and I would have to keep one of my regular Joy-Cons next to it just to power on the console, and then I'd switch to this controller. Well, no need for that anymore. The Nixie Gaming Joypad does that real well. It also feels really comfortable. The biggest comparison I would make here is between the Nixie Gaming Pad and the Hori Split Pad Pro. Now, the Hori Split Pad Pro runs for more money than this does, especially when you combine everything that you need for it. For the Hori Split Pad Pro, you can only use it in portable mode unless you get the wired attachment, which creates an attachable thing for the Joy-Cons to slide into and a wire coming from it. There is never any cables or batteries built into it. It doesn't work that way. And to me, that's a huge hassle. Huge. So that right there takes the Hori Split Pad right off of my list. If I was going for something that I needed, I would go for the Nixie Gaming Pad Pro. Now, I was sent this for review, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not being paid for this, and it is my own personal view that I am supplying to you today. This feels really nice in my hands. The more I use it, the more it becomes just, you know, my go-to. I haven't used anything else. I don't like using anything else. This is just a really good gaming pad. It's got good vibration. You know, the lighting is just kind of an extra plus. I don't really use the lights that much, though they look real cool. These back buttons are pretty handy. They're not too easy to press accidentally, and they're real easy to assign. You also have turbo functions built in, and you got the motion controls, gyro. The only thing this won't do for you is like reading the amiibos, which I don't ever use anyways. So the NFC, you don't need to worry about that probably anyways. And I don't know, y'all. It's just really good. Really good joysticks too, by the way. They stand up tall. Excellent controller. Let's pop these off real quick and slide them onto the provided block. And you have a beast of a controller. This is, like I've said in a previous video, sort of the Duke of the Nintendo Switch controllers, as it, you know, the Duke for the Xbox. If you remember, the original Xbox had a huge controller to start out with, then they released the smaller controllers. This kind of fits right in between the Duke and the smaller controllers for me, as in the Duke was a little too big for my hands. This is just perfect. It's so comfortable, honestly. I'm not lying. Y'all gotta pick them up if you're looking for something like this. And they do ship from China, but I got mine within 2 weeks of my shipment. So the day it shipped, 2 weeks later, I got it at my doorstep, ready to go. This is worth the money, y'all, and you can get 10% off your entire order if you want to use promo code IV of POL Music at nixiegaming.com, or you could also use the link in the description below. Thanks so much for checking this out, and let me know what you think. Do you have any questions about how this functions? Any flaws that you see just in this video that I might not have picked up on? I'll catch y'all in the next one. Thanks so much. Peace. The Nixie Gaming Joypad provides wireless functionality, wake-up functionality, dual vibration, 6-axis gyroscope, and also portable playing functionality. In each box, you get a USB charging cable, a user manual, the frame to attach the joypads to, as well as the left and right joypads for the Nintendo Switch. Now, the product specifications list this model as YS37 with an input voltage of DC 4.5 to 5.5 volts, charging voltage at DC 5 volts, a charging time of about 2.5 to 3 hours, wireless connection distance at greater than 10 meters. The Nixie gaming pad comes in multiple colors, including transparent, black, and milk white. Nixie Gaming doesn't only offer this here Split Pad Pro type controller. They also have several other options, as well as a case that can bring your Switch on the go with your Nixie pad included, attached already to the console. This is a great option for anybody who wants to play in comfort and doesn't want to use the Nintendo Switch Pro official controller or any other brands such as Hori. The Nixie Gaming Pad has become my new favorite controller, and though they did send this to me for free for review, I would have to recommend it to anybody who wants a comfortable controller for a decent price for your Nintendo Switch.